Hello everyone, welcome back to Grimm's Garage, and today on Diecast Finds from Friends, I've got a wonderful selection from two of my favorite viewers and local club members. I've got a selection of loose stuff, plus some nice special stuff I'll show you as well, from JSpawn, as well as this package stuff around the outside here is from my friend David. And he also has some more stuff that's not viewed here to contribute to the channel. So, first off, I think we'll do JSpawn. JSpawn's got all loose stuff here. But other than this loose stuff here, he did contribute a beautiful piece that I need for my collection. This here, the Matchbox Action Drivers Candid Adventure playset. But obviously this will get its own video, so stay tuned for that at a later time. Otherwise, he has gotten me a collection of loose vehicles and 4 Mustangs for my wife. So let's start off with the Mustangs. A number of larger models. Nice white one here. We got 64.5 Ford Mustang. So that's the first issue. 136 scale from Kinsmart. Made in China. That is a pullback model. It has articulated doors. That is the first Mustang. Next up, what's kind of my favorite, only because it has a lot of moving parts. What is this, by the way? 69 Ford Mustang Boss 429 from Tins Toys. Tins Toys. That's a first for me. 138 scale. But yeah. Lots of detail on this one. Rubber tires. And not only do both the doors open, but as well does the hood. Decently detailed engine. And a tightly fitting trunk here. It's hard to see, but there is 2 subwoofers on the bottom of the trunk there. Nice details. Again, Mustangs are not for me, but these are for my wife. And by the way, JSpawn, she loves them all. So thank you so much. Next one up's a little smaller than the last 2, but I think it's my favorite color. This one is from Barango. Never heard of that. Ford Mustang GT. Made in China. Barango. It's my favorite color. Of these. It's like a phalum blue is what I like to call it. Like a metallic baby blue. And I gotta say, even though I don't really like Mustangs, I think this casting and look at this, especially in this color, looks very, very sharp. I think it looks very good. If this was personally mine, I'd say the only thing it would need is a wheel swap. Those wheels are not doing it's not doing this toy justice at all. This toy screams better quality than 3 for $1 China wheels. Last Mustang from JSpawn for my wife here. It's a nice one here. This is from Jada. 164 scale 1970 Ford Mustang. Has all metal rubber tires. Pretty sharp. Metallic red, flat black, chrome accents. Very nice. He also got me an assortment of Matchbox vehicles. Unfortunately, 3 of them are doubles, so they won't be contributing to my personal collection. So we'll look at those first. Oh, let's forget to look at the other ones backwards. So it doesn't have the name on it anyway. But yeah, Matchbox Inc. themed dump truck type vehicle. I don't blame him. Yes, this is a model I like and I like to collect. But I think for the both of us, as well as the next 2 models, as much as we like them, they ended up in multiple packs. So we've gotten a few of these. So beautiful, beautiful model. And unfortunately, I am not, but I'm sure there's some people out there that are looking for fleets of things like that. A lot of people got a good advantage getting a fleet of those, because that's in more than one multi-pack, as well as this tanker truck. Water Warrior. I think this may have been included in like a airport 5-pack, perhaps. Not sure, but pretty cool. I can imagine that in real life, the size of that tanker. You got to imagine that these tires are taller than any of us stand, if you want to imagine the scale. And what's this? MBX backhoe. This is shown up in quite a few places. I think a number of us has gotten a few of these. It was cool at first, but it's shown up a few times. So, again, unless you're looking for a fleet, it's a nice vehicle, and you've got many chances of obtaining one. Next 4 models from JSpawn I do not have, and I'm very grateful that he has contributed them to me. I think this might be my favorite, but I'm not sure. I don't think I do have a favorite of what he's contributed today. What we got here? Try to read it in the reflection. It's just labeled utility truck. Matchbox. P&L Co. I do not have this one. I love anything with moving parts. It's always a joy. More to play with. But yes, grateful to have that added to my Matchbox collection. JSpawn focuses a lot on fire and EMS stuff. So if he has spares, that's more likely what I'm going to get. And that's great. I like that stuff too. Got an ambulance here, which I think that's all this is labeled as. Yeah, ambulance, 1996, 180 scale. Nice yellow with red and white details. Sticks out a little. Pretty nice. This isn't exactly EMS or emergency. I like to consider this road service. What do they call it? Auxiliary power truck. MAC auxiliary power truck. So, I mean, let's say you're doing construction at night, or impromptu party on the block, sports thing, something that's governmentally official. So you pull out some extra artificial lighting at night. In fact, I think I may have seen vehicles like this for local town-funded free concerts and things like that. Just need some extra lighting, and these are the vehicles and the equipment they have. So wherever you need high-powered extra lighting at night, whether it's emergency or not. Yeah, this is one of my favorite vehicles, and I don't have this one, so that's very cool. Fire truck. Let's see, snorkel matchbox. 81. Matchbox Fire Department. Old convertible type. Not only does this have the moving snorkel like the last model, but it's also got a little plastic molded guy in the bucket. So that's kind of fun. Beautiful model. Definitely don't have this one. I do love EMS. Well, I like EMS stuff a little more than fire truck stuff. I do like fire truck stuff, but a lot of people like fire truck stuff. So I got a little discouraged with it. If I see a new one, I keep them. I do like and collect them, but I don't focus on it. Otherwise, I think that's all from JSpawn today. Thank you so much, JSpawn. I really needed a couple of those, and my wife was very excited with all those features. And I can't wait to open that Matchbox Action Drivers. That'll be a separate video. Please stay tuned, other viewers. Otherwise, we got a few things here from my good friend David Santiago. He's been such a great friend and contributor to the channel. I think we're going to start off with this odd guy over here in the corner. People are probably wondering why this is here. Yeah, it's a Marvel Legends series Wolverine figure. Yes, it doesn't belong here, but he had gifted this to me at the time he gifted me the diecast stuff, so I figured I'd at least show it here momentarily. It will get its own video included with other action figure stuff in another video, so we'll see this guy probably later on. But very cool find. Thank you so much, David. That's a nice Wolverine street clothes. I guess this has been released with other outfits before. Other than that, he's got me these things. One thing I'd like to say that he has got me that's not here today, he got me 2 vintage 80s toy collector cases. He-Man collector case and a Transformers collector case. You know, the vinyl and cardboard ones. Both of them with some figures and accessories in them. He just hasn't gotten them to me yet. I'm sure it's going to be a beautiful surprise to open up and a wonderful little video to explore. I can't wait on that. But in the meantime, we've got Wolverine we looked at. These two guys are going to go last. We're going to take a look at these 2 carded cars, which unfortunately we're not opening because this first one here, just like those Mustangs, this Mustang is for my wife. And this did come in a hard plastic protector case, so I'll put it back in. Not that it's perfect to begin with, but it seems to be part of a treasure hunt series from 2010, I believe. It says 2009 there, so I think it's makes it 2010. But yeah, it's a 69 Ford Mustang treasure hunt. It's another Mustang for my wife. She's not an open collector. If it's open, she's happy to have it. But she gets it carded, she keeps it carded. She's not picky. Honestly, she's into this hobby. Happenstance by me. She just happens to love Mustangs, so. Batman's version of the 85 Chevy Astro van. He asked if I did have this. I didn't think I did. Unfortunately, I do. I am a big collector of the Chevy Astro van, but I didn't recall I had the Batman one. I do. So, this one we won't be opening. It'll go back on the trade table for the diecast show, but this is a very cool iteration of the Chevy Astro van. For sure. The last 2 things here from David. We are going to be ripping open. Now this he had special ordered for himself. And an extra one for me back when they first came out a couple months ago. Lost in translation and communication. It was a little late getting to me, but we're looking at Optimus Prime here. from, I think, what do they call this series? Yeah, the track fleet. I think I also really wanted this one, which I ended up picking up at another show, so that'll show up in another video. And I've seen another similar series where it's a white version of Optimus Prime, and he's carrying a hauler, what do you call it? Where car transporter hauler. It's slightly different name. It's not Optimus Prime. It's like Optimus Prime Us, or I don't know. But I will be looking forward to it for sure. Ooh. I figure out the ball system here before I break it. Okay. Just a little stiff, I guess. Just usual press in there. But here's our Optimus. Pretty accurate. It's very tiny. Very nice. Here's his cab. No moving parts, unfortunately, based on the price point of the series. This is what you get. But better than nothing, and I think that looks pretty cool. Very cool. I'm very happy to have that, for sure. And last but not least today, Mission Bravo from Matchbox. LSV Recon with top secret action feature. Now, I've seen these before on like back card pictures and stuff like that. Things like this. But I assumed to be standard Matchbox scale. I didn't think it would be the larger scale. And if I was 10 years old, I would be delighted with this. You get a little guy to play with. Extra vehicles. This is a tiny adventure in its own. I'm actually going to take a pause to get this out of there because it looks like there's a number of restraints and rubber bands. So I will be right back. This will be on the garbage. This will be on the table. One moment. All right, here we are. We've got our Jeep-like vehicle, or yeah, kind of Jeepish, I guess. Very cool. It's got articulated little gun here on the side. A lot of moving tiny pieces. The figure is most impressive. Rotating, moving turret on the top here. There's room to put figure in the 2 seats there and up on the gunner seat. So a little figure, although it's small and plastic, it's fully articulated. You got 2 moving arms, 2 moving legs. And for this year, I don't care how small or cheap it is. His articulation is super fun and cool because you can completely incorporate it into the toy you are given. That's not always the case in modern times. Especially like the Jada toys. They give you a little diecast figure to go with the truck. You can't put him in the truck. You have to just stand next to it. But yeah, we got that guy going right in there. That is really cool. This comes with this missile launcher here, which seems to lock in like a spring-loaded key launcher. But there's like no spring-loaded key launch. You just got to pull it apart or maybe push down in the center. But yeah, that's a spring-loaded latch. Kind of like the spring-loaded cars. As well as much like the spring-loaded missile in this, which, whether attached or detached, you pull out these supports here. Angling your missile up or down. On this backside here, there's a tiny little switch. You can launch your missile. I'm not sure which way. Up, down. 3, 2, 1. And like and subscribe, please. Thank you all for joining me today. I hope you all join me again soon. Please know you're all so much appreciated. I hope you all have a very good night.